Is this your turn here?
Yeah, I just got to wait for my open to play. There we go.
This is Paul Catalina's Top 5 at 5:55.
All right. In honor of John Daniels being on the show today, Top 5 Ranger Surprises. Of course, we're brought to you by Slapsticks Comedy Club. Follow Slapsticks on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram for all the upcoming events. May 29th, we're doing an improv show at Rogue Media Network before the actual Slapsticks open, so keep track of that. We'll be doing more events around town until the club opens, and we'll be doing a lot of comedy there. So Slapsticks, bring the funny back to Waco. Number 5, Ian Kennedy at closer. Really's been pretty solid. Hasn't blown a lot of saves.
Didn't they lose like most of their bullpen?
Yeah,
early?
I know. Yeah, and so like they thought that Matt Bush or Ian Kennedy was going to be the closer. But again, if I had told you Ian Kennedy was going to be the closer, are you thinking it's Trevor Hoffman running out of there? No. And so he's been good. And again, nothing's been. Some of these are bad. Some of these are bad surprises, like this one. Joey Gallo.
Where's Ian Kennedy from? You know anything about his history?
He was with Kansas City before.
Okay.
So,
right.
And number 4, Joey Gallo's dip in production. The last couple of years of Joey Gallo, it looked like he learned how to do something other than strike out and hit home runs. And right now, Craig said, you said it the other day, Joey Gallo stunk this year.
Yeah, he's not good. I don't care about his home runs. I don't care that he can hit the ball far away. That he's one-dimensional. And I don't have an appreciation for that. It'd be one thing if he could, be a bit more well-rounded. But golly, how much has he really improved over the last 3 to 4 years?
I thought he had finally turned that corner, but he really had. He turned it and then he went back around. So. Yeah. So just it is what it is. But maybe he'll turn that corner again and stay on that path. We'll see. Yeah. Back on the good side, the top of the order has been really good. Kiner Falefa, Nate Lowe, Nick Solak, all been really good. All getting on base and creating opportunities. And for the last month, for this guy, Adolis Garcia, who we just talked about, that's been the absolute most pleasant surprise of all. And John Daniels just talked about him, was someone who wasn't given a lot of chances, including by the Rangers, until he just made them have to.
He looks like a hell of an athlete, too, and looks like he can play with, what is it, Jeff Grimes has that, is it controlled violence is what they want? He kind of plays baseball that way.
Yeah.
And at times he's a little bit of a mess. But don't you guys agree the younger players today, they are not afraid to showboat?
No.
And some of the pitchers aren't afraid. It's changed. There's a lot of them.
It's a new generation. And to me, I don't mind. I don't mind it because I didn't like some of these unwritten rules of baseball anyway because they're kind of silly. What I did mind when Jose Bautista was doing it was he would do it and then he would get mad when someone else would do it. Well, no, dude, if you're going to do it, they can too. It's fine. You're all in the same space. You're not better than anyone else. That's why everybody loved when he got punched in the face.
Yep.
All right, number 1, Kyle Gibson's dominance at times. He's been very dominant on the mound at times, save for that first start. And the reason this is a pleasant surprise is, look, this team is probably
not under 500 pitcher when he arrived with the Rangers, I think, wasn't he?
But they might be able to turn this, because he's not going to be there long anyway. He's 33. They might be able to turn this into some really good prospects. And I think Kyle Gibson, to me, unless this team gets really better in a short amount of time, trading deadline, he's gone.
That's who I was discussing, without saying his name, when I asked John Daniels that question.
You trade Kyle Gibson. That's who you're going to trade, is Kyle Gibson.
Craig, have you watched him much?
I've watched him, a little bit here and there. Yeah, I'm not watching every night. No,
I'm not either. But I just happened to get sucked into that game Saturday. It was amazing. Kind of reminded me of that fun time. But they're okay. And you know what? They lost to the Giants, and both games were very competitive. So, that's all I ask. I don't want to see a lot of 11-10 losses. I want to see 3-1 losses. I don't want to see losses, but I don't expect them to be a 500 team. So glad.